Okay, so I don't know. Like, I'm gonna pause that while you're doing that. Maybe it's not like a required task. You just sat down and did it. So, like, common sense would tell me like it's a weekend, so who cares, right? Like, you want to listen to music and do a table task. That's cool. But then at the same time, it's like, but will that translate into school when she's doing a table task and she wants music? These are the things I don't know. I just don't. These are like therapist questions. That's not the right color. But again, does it matter? Does it matter if it's not the right color? It's a weekend. I love that you're just doing a table task just because. Did you want your timer set too? See, you messed up. Oh well. You got one wrong, so the other one doesn't match. That one's not done. But it's the weekend. You gonna put it away? Okay. Thank you. Hope you had fun. Do you want your music turned back on? Hey. Do you want music? Okay. That was a good nod. I may have a minor addiction. I told you guys about the Rocketbook that I started using. I now have this size Rocketbook as well. Because this one stays in my pocket. The other one stays on my desk, and I freaking love them. Where are you going? I was just coming out here. Because you got the music cranked to 100 in there. Figure we needed a weekend vlog. We actually hadn't really vlogged much on the weekends lately because we're doing so much during the week. I had talked about on Facebook in the comment section about, I was very candid there. I hadn't really talked about this in the vlog, but I had some mental health issues with having such a significant load. Priscilla and I do a lot more than what you guys see on the surface level from a day-to-day basis. She's working all day long. She has a lot of other things that she does outside of what you guys see, and I do as well. And adding these extra hours of school really racked my brain, and I was having a hard time while I was racking my brain trying to figure out how to get this done, and I was having a hard time with that, really struggling. In the interim, again, still actively looking for a teacher. But that was week one. Had a few moments that were really tough. Priscilla was helping me through that and kind of getting things figured out and whatnot. We all have things that we are better at. Whereas, like, the hands-on teaching part of it, I am better at. The scheduling and planning part of it, I suck at. I'm terrible. Like, it's not my... I'll come in a minute. She said, come here. Oh. It's not my strong suit. And so I've had to... I think that's probably the biggest thing, is sitting down and really writing things out. The Rocketbook, I know it's a gimmicky thing, but it helps me because I can write things out, and I have notepads, stuff like that. But it is definitely, it's pretty cool just being able to erase everything, start fresh. But I am using my weekends more now I take time in my weekend to plan and schedule for the following week. Which, I mean, we did that before, but not to this level. Not to where I'm like writing out, okay, this is what the activity that we're going to do each day. I'm not running around like a crazy person trying to come up with a school schedule every day. And then I always feel like it's lacking because everything's last minute, and so that's definitely been beneficial. But getting my own life organized and kind of prioritizing things and putting things where they need to be in what order has made this much more feasible for us. Again, it's still short term. I think I cut this part out of a previous vlog. It was like day 2 of like the homeschooling thing, and I had talked about it then, and I still feel the same way now, is that this is short term and it has to be. I don't know that I could do this. I don't know that I could do this long term. I think someone would burn out, having multiple jobs and having, to do the homeschooling thing. I think that would be pretty tough. Maybe other people can do it. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it long term. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. We try to be as transparent as possible, and it was tough. I had a really hard time, and my lovely wife helped me through that. She helped me get organized. She helped me, just kind of cope with everything that we were facing. We both cried it out a little bit, just with the level of stress with things, and it's all stress that we created. You know, I mean, this is all by design to an extent. The circumstances are because of choices that we made, and we fully own that. You know, it doesn't make it less stressful, but it's where we're at. But like I said, transparency, and just to let you know that I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know that I'm doing a really great job at it. It's a line from Parks and Rec, if you don't know. So the last of my Amazon purchases arrived today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, do you know what this is?
No.
These.
Oh, work baskets?
Yeah, well, look. It's a vacuum cleaner infomercial.
I can't.
But they came out with a new corded vacuum that's odor free, and we have dogs with dog hair.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm just joking. So these are bus tubs.
Oh, like bussing tables?
Like bussing tables, but how tough bus tubs are?
Yeah.
So the reason why I got these, I was looking for a specific dimension, is because they fit into a calyx organizer. Oh. Like the IKEA calyx shelves like we have.
Yeah.
Because I have a master plan. Are you scantily clad right now? Took off that duster and all of a sudden you're wearing like lingerie.
It's not lingerie, it's just
I don't know.
Tank
It's got a lace up around the boobies. That looks like lingerie.
It's not.
Okay, you look cute.
I'm all stressed. Go away.
Are you still doing spa night with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to get dinner going first, though.
Gotcha. Hard-working woman. I told them about my mental breakdown from week 1. I talked about it because I had talked about it in the Facebook comments with a couple of people, so I told them about it. And just how you like kind of help me get things aligned and like get my brain straight, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I want to see what you said.
Same thing I said to you, you know?
No, I was just wondering, what did you say?
Oh, just that I really struggled with, with the load that we had going on. I told them like what they see in the videos is just like surface level of everything we have going on in our lives, you know? So that's why like adding like an extra 45 hours to your day was just something that I couldn't wrap my brain around.
Yeah.
But now, I've got a little more clarity on it, and and I talked about how we all have our skill sets too. Yeah. And I know this is just on repeat for you guys, but maybe Priscilla could give her input on it. How we all have our skill sets, and like the homeschool thing, like the action of homeschool. Speaking of skill sets, why are you putting on that cutting board upside down?
I'm not.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Speaking of skill sets, but the homeschool part is a strong suit of mine. But the planning and the organizing and the scheduling and that's my biggest weakness. Right. And that's where you come in. And
it all takes if you schedule things, that's where you're going to be most successful.
Right.
Just trying to wing it.
Yeah.
Is never going to be. But you're killing it. You need to give yourself more credit.
It's
not going to be perfect.
I appreciate the encouragement, but I know it's not going to be perfect. But I need routine. I think on Abby's end, it's going great. Everything else is a hot mess.
We'll get there.
Yeah. I have full confidence we'll get there. I'm not, not worried about that at all. But it's going better. That was my whole point. It's just hard
because we were thrown into it.
Yeah.
And life was still going with other stuff.
Right.
But we'll get there.
And that was my whole point. Was had a hard time. Wanted to be transparent with them. Everything's fine now.
Yeah.
Right. And Priscilla's making chicken Alfredo for dinner because I requested it, so everything's going fantastic. Are you excited about chicken Alfredo?
Is this vlog going up tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Isaiah's birthday.
Tomorrow is Isaiah's birthday. Today, the day that you guys are watching this, Isaiah's birthday. Oh my goodness. He's 21.
21.
Holy crap. Wait, dramatic close-up. 21.
I'm so stressed. I'm texting him. I'm like, so what time are your friends coming over? Please have the best time, but be careful.
Can I make the thumbnail cooking chicken in lingerie? Wait.
I'm putting my duster back.
Can I get it from this angle? There's more skin than you normally show, you know? Is it a 10 out of 10? How do we rate this one? A thumbs up. You're the best. You want me to sit? Okay, alright. You brought him back up. You want to... Hey, you want me to take this apart? Okay, I can do that for you. Hey, remember when she had when she'd stack the colored blocks on the pegs?
Yeah.
And she'd do that 20 times in a row?
Yep.
Yeah, maybe the llamas are the new colored pegs. Okay, so I told you guys that Priscilla helped me. Well, her idea, but I implemented it. So that's how our marriage works, by the way. She has these fantastic ideas, and then I come up with the creative way of making it work. What do you think, Scylla?
I love it.
Okay, so a good way to help me, because we talked about like the issues I was having, was that I can actually work if Abby's doing her table tasks, and pretty much primarily just her table tasks. The stuff she would sit down at the island to do, she can do right here. So this is her little workspace right here. So she'll be able to sit here while I'm sitting over here working, and she can do her table tasks. And this is the idea that we had before. We want her to come over and pick what she wants to work on. So like we have coffee cups, we have matching those pieces there, we have that matching and then stringing activity, we have the lacing activity, and her favorite, the llamas back there. And then this one down here, I gotta get another bin and divider so I can separate it. But she has envelopes to put cards in, so we'll take the cards out of those and she puts them in the envelopes. And then this, I thought we could do like dotted lines and then have her cut on the dotted lines with the safety scissors. But she can draw the lines with the markers. She's been working on drawing lines, connecting dots, that kind of thing.
One of the other things she could do with the envelopes is put stamps on them eventually.
Yeah, for sure. And then, of course, the pen activity where she does it's like an assembly line with the pen caps and puts them in there. And then this is the ultimate goal. Right now we're going to work on matching colors and then threading the nuts and bolts together. And then work up to, okay, make the same thing Dad made, to where she's making that assembly in that order and all that. So this will be a nice progressive one that'll last for a really long time, I think. And these will get swapped out to keep things interesting and fun for her, because if you're having fun, you're learning. And like Priscilla said, the cool thing is, I can have her do her, and I can at least that part of my day, with the emails and the, going through, answering you guys' comments and stuff like that. I can do that while she's working and still be within proximity of her, Like, how you doing over there? My little office buddy.
Yeah.
Look, all three of us work in the same office now.
We can put her in between us.
Yeah, cute. So like I said, we're still doing table tasks. We're doing table tasks there. We're still doing all the life skills in a real world environment, because that's important. We want that's why a lot of people ask why we don't have a dedicated classroom for her to take a space and turn it into a classroom, because that's why we took her out of school. One of the reasons we took her out of school to begin with was because it created a more natural environment. You're going to have distractions in natural environments, so we want her to learn with distractions.
But we did need somewhere for her table tasks, because they were just being done in the kitchen.
Yeah, they're being stored in the laundry room. It's such a mess in there, all over the counter in the laundry room. So, and so then the overflow, I'm going to have a whole shelf in the closet for all of our overflow school stuff, so we can swap that stuff out. So it keeps it interesting for her. And then, of course, the stuff that we use for regular assignments.
Y'all are just slowly pushing me out of here.
No, we're not. You don't even. You said you wanted to move upstairs. I don't even want to hear it.
No, you wanted me to move
That
upstairs.
is so not true. It's not true. You were like, I need an office.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I have to move. Everybody else.
So Priscilla has a lot of meetings. She has a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you can imagine, the sounds from our house all the time. It's like you never know what's going to slam on the floor, or someone running through the house yelling and stomping her feet. And so it's going to be beneficial for her to have an office upstairs. I'm excited. I get the whole office to myself.
Yeah, I just need organization.
Yeah.
I've outgrown that area.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm stoked about that. I'm getting excited for next week for school. So we got lots of cool things we're doing. I'm going to start working on. I think I might work on our schedule actually for Monday in bed before I go to sleep. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.